On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His squad is 2-3 here in the early part of the season. Across from him, you've got the head coach of the 49ers. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
An incompletion on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. He'll get this out wide. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is
Throwing now, Vic. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Falcon first down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now a screen set up for Freeman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
unlock line.
Now it's Freeman. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. And this
Here's Vic. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. A short game. Down to the 7.
Mason Smith on the tackle.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Freeman. And this defense trying to stiffen. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
To throw is Vic. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Falcon. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point up and good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, you're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Back to throw. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Sanders. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 23-yard line.
60 Eagle.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Flushed to his left. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 4th TD grab of the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Vic. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Mason Smith on the stop. From the 43, here's second down and 7. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now, Vick. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Vick gonna look to throw. Throws here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Third and 11. To the air. It's Vick. That's to Mooney. Complete right side.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The 49ers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. From the 21, here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 21-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's third and 1.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. It's going to be third. They need 1. As we are ready to get back underway. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Sanders. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
9 brings up second and 1.
He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. There are 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Try again. It's second and 10.
Gain on the play. Second and 10.
Come on.
23-yard line.
Here's Vick. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
And the Falcons.
It is a big play there for the Falcons. seconds. 31 yards.
And the Falcon first down.
A run with Freeman. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, Vick. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down. To throw is Vick. Open man is Mooney. Oh, he doesn't put it away. And the ball's out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he'll take this one in. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead.
Falcons 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw, here's Vick. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Vic. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a 1st down. Here's Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Vic. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Roll.
He'll try the right side with Robinson. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal.
Now, Vic. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their 1st. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Vic gonna look to throw. Now a screen set up for Freeman. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. On 3rd down, it's Vic. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The extra point is good. And the Falcons draw closer here. It's 21-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side in the hands of Rice. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. The Niners will use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll drop to throw. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This one from 49. Rudy's kick is good. And the Niners can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home to take on the Green Bay Packers.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. 49ers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Now, faking the give, rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and inches. He'll look to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Open man is Oliver, the tight end. And he will score. San Francisco. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. On play action, it's Vic. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Atlanta.
19.
That's Jones in motion. Throwing now, Vic. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Vic. Over the middle. Catch made by Mooney. Get about 6 before he's taken down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To the air. It's Vic. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Falcons getting their puncher out there, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Trying to be a little too perfect there and hit right at the goal line. Continues into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Niners offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's McMahon again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Here we go, set. 1918. Back to 60.
On the ground, it's Sanders. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the 49er first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Moving left. He's going to tuck it and go. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, he'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
At the 4-yard line.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Out to his right.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Falcons.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw is Vic. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, Nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and long.
Come on.
Now, Vic. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
38 yards on the play.
Now Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
7-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And off the deflection, it is taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. And this is
Stop
3rd down.
To throw, here's Vic. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. Going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
Throwing is Vic. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And it's looking like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. The ball comes out, and the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Vic gonna look to throw, and he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's gonna be knocked down hard behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Back to throw. To the goal line and in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown Falcons. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point is good. And the Falcons are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Falcons 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The 49ers offense ready to take over possession of the football. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the 4th. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
49er 1st down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
He'll look to throw. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They'll look to throw again. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll work this out wide for Sanders. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Falcons 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Mooney in motion. Throwing now. Vick. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
2 on the play. And this is third.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Here's Vick. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air. It's Vick. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. And a few kneel downs should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Second and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Got Oliver. Touchdown, San Francisco. And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays and from there.
The kicker on.
So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
45. Falcons 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
At the 27-yard line.
Smash, smash.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Vic. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards.
Cowboy
1st
80.
down, Atlanta.
On play action, it's Vic. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
Check, check.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
On the pickup.
3rd down, they need 5.
Bronco switch.
To throw is Vic. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That one intercepted. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto it. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Roll, roll, roll. Check, check.
To throw, here's Vic. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Build.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. Now, Vic. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
17 yards. First down, Falcons.
Let's go now. Liking it.
Throwing is Vic. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Get it.
At the Niners, 34 yards.
Vic gonna look to throw at deep for the back of the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
Bronco switch.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Headed left, buying time. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.